To our dear teacher, Mrs. Cristela Reyes, and to my classmates, good day to all of us. I am Katrina Pael, and I am going to present my answers on Activity 2 on Language, Culture, and Society. Here's the first question. How does a person learn to communicate their thoughts? People learn to communicate thoughts since they were still infant. The earliest way that children learn to communicate thoughts is by listening to adults, learning to associate words with people and things, and gradually getting to know the sensitivities and context of language. It is really important to expose children in language so that they can learn and won't end up growing lack of communication skills. As we grow older, increasing amount of knowledge we gain about the structure and arrangement of language allows us to express our thoughts in a more complex and sophisticated way. There are also a number of ways on how we can learn to communicate our thoughts, just like talking to ourselves in front of our mirror. Therefore, I can say that people learn to communicate their thoughts by the influence of the environment where they live and the society where they are born in. So the second question, are all human beings born with the same potential to communicate or learn language? Yes, all human beings are born with the same potential to communicate or learn language because language is natural and innate process babies are born kenning how to do. Children can all learn language in the same way no matter what the language their parents speak. Babies can come to the world with the certainty that they will yearly apperceive the sound patterns of words no matter what the language they will grow up with. According to the theory of Noam Chomsky, we have an inborn structure in our brain called language acquisition device, which give us natural propensity to organize the spoken language that we hear in various grammatical ways. Without that, we couldn't get started as language learners. However, not all people are fortunate to have potential to learn languages because of some oral impairment, but they can still communicate using their body language. The third question. Do you agree with B.F. Skinner's theory that our minds are defined as empty vessels? Justify. Yes, I agree with B.F. Skinner's theory that our minds are defined as empty vessels because when we were still infant, our mind was completely empty, like a brand new vessel. We are born being illiterate. We are unable to think or respond to our environment. However, we can acquire facts and knowledge, including language, while growing up, and it is something we can put into our empty vessels or empty mind. For example, you have a toddler. If you ask her what multiplication is, she probably can't understand you because she doesn't know anything about it. But if you will tell her what multiplication is, you are filling her empty vessel with fact in which she may gradually acquire knowledge. But that doesn't mean her empty vessel will instantly be full because she will experience errors first before successfully learning things. So the last question. Choose among the two great philosophers, B.F. Skinner and Noam Chomsky. Which theory do you believe in? Side situation or situations that supports your answer? So for me, Chomsky and B.F. Skinner's theory are both true, but I strongly believe more in B.F. Skinner's theory of operant conditioning because that is how I learned things when I was still child. I go through operant conditioning too. So you will ask me, what is operant conditioning? Operant conditioning is learning by consequence or learning that occurs through rewards and punishment. It occurs in two ways, the reinforcement and the punishment. When I was still a child, My parents always use the reinforcement to increase my good behavior, like when they want me to wash the dishes, they will offer me rewards like coins or chips after. Therefore, I always wash our dishes for the sake of rewards or praises like very good Katina, good job, ganyan. That's how I learned to do chores. And now, I am the dishwasher of our family. And my reward is having clean utensils we can use. Another example is when you ask your daughter to recite the alphabet saying you'll give her reward after. She will surely work hard to memorize the alphabet, looking forward about the reward she may get from you. So that is reinforcement or learning that occurs through rewards and consequence. And now, let's talk about the punishment. Its purpose is to weaken our responses or negative behavior. If your child always go to bed late at night due to playing online games, you can use punishment like taking away his phone the whole month if he keeps on sleeping late. In that case, the child would be afraid that his phone or her phone might be taken away from him. So, he or she will already start sleeping early. So, as I said earlier, I believe in B.F. Skinner's theory because I am the living product of it. I learn things through operant conditioning. That is how I learn, and that is how I grow. And I'm sure that was how you learned too when you were still a child. And I would definitely apply the operant conditioning when I can have children soon. So that's the end of my presentation about the activity 2 of language, culture, and society. I hope you learned something. Again, I am Katrina Pael. Have a nice day, everyone. Keep safe.